I wanted straight away undergraduate business, which they have. I wanted a school that also was in close to a big city, but also had a campus. Like you had that campus feel. It's 20 minutes away from Boston,
From the very first school where you decided to do an early decision.
which means that if you apply to them early decision, it's binding. So if they accept you, you go.
So I know that decision is coming up soon. You have even your laptop here.
I can't believe we're filming.
Yes, it's a no reflection of your intelligence or your self-worth. Let's see. What was the notification?
I don't know yet. Give me a second.
Drum roll.
Delighted to offer you admission.
Get ready for the next iteration of you on your path to becoming wealthy. On this show, you'll get the insider's view on wealth creation, the class none of us got taught in school, with my co-host, daughter, and beginning investor, Sophia Bosch. And now, let's get started.
Welcome to the Becoming Wealthy podcast. I'm your host, Michelle Bosch, my co-host.
Sophia Bosch.
And Sophia, we have a very special episode today because we finally get to hear from the very first school where you decided to do an early decision.
Which means that if you apply
Uh-huh.
to them early decision, it's binding. So if they accept you, you go.
Okay, you go. And if they don't accept you, you have 11 other amazing early action schools that you have applied for,
And then a few more in regular decision.
a few more in regular decisions.
So I have my options.
So I know that
Hopefully.
decision is coming up soon. You have even your laptop here because you are basically antsy waiting for what the response would be. So before we go in there, because I know you have a notification that came in, how have you been feeling the last few days leading up to this, to right now, to this moment?
I've been feeling honestly sick to my stomach. I've cried, I think, once. Just been so nervous because it all feels like with this acceptance or rejection. Like I know that if it's a rejection or deferral, wait list, whatever, it's the universe redirecting me into something else. But if it's an acceptance, I feel like it's my first choice. I've worked so hard to get here and it's finally paid off.
Okay.
So, okay.
So that's wonderful that you're seeing it this way because, you know, you win either way is how I see it. You know, if they say yes, hooray, we're on our way to this school. If they say no, I'm like thinking, hooray, wow, there's 11 other schools that are top notch, business schools where you have options there as well that you have applied and where you basically, get to pick and have amazing champagne problems, later on. It's just that those schools come out, those responses come
January.
January.
So this would be ideally a good Christmas gift.
Yeah, it would be. Now, in no way is this a reflection on your intelligence. I know that we've spoken in the past about rejection when, for example, you presented offers that were not accepted. We've talked about failures, about deals falling apart at the last moment. And we know that failure or rejection is accelerated learning. I mean, you even created one of your essays, supplemental essays. What did you talk about when you learned about the reason that keeps women from going for big things is a lack of confidence, and that confidence only comes from going through
Through the experience.
through the mess, through the failures, are you ready? Should we look?
I'm so
I think, again, in no way it is a reflection of
Also,
intelligence.
Papa,
Daddy's here too. I can't wait. We're all so excited.
can't believe we're filming.
Yeah, so it's a no reflection of your intelligence or your self-worth, Sophia. It's just the universe directing your steps. So let's go for it. Let's look. Let's see. What was the notification?
I don't know yet. Give me a second.
Okay, let's.
Drum roll.
Delighted to offer you admission.
Yeah, you made it.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Congratulations.
Reflection of your intelligence. and your smartness and your hard work.
Wow, Sophia. So how do you feel?
I feel very happy. And it's look at admission to the Carroll School of Management at Boston College. So I'm in their undergraduate business.
Oh yeah. Because
Yes.
this isn't a school where you could apply to the school and basically, if you didn't get accepted for business, you could have gone to another major in the school. This was a school where you were directly applying to the college, and if they would have said no, it would have been a no altogether.
Yeah.
School. So tell us about the check boxes at the school. Kind of like completed for you. What are you feeling? Because remember the check boxes. Tell me about them. Because now they're like
Now they're real. I'm shaking. I am. Boston College is. I think it was the first school that we ever toured, and we were blown away by how beautiful the campus was. First of all, I personally, since coming from Arizona, I want to see seasons. I want to see, like, just get an experience of the seasons and everything. Snow, just experience it all. But the school, I was looking at other schools that were smaller. I was also looking at other schools that were bigger. I figured out that my main, like, Goldilocks size was around 10,000 undergrads. Boston College has around 9 to 10,000 undergrads.
9,600, yeah.
I was also looking for a faith-based institution, and because my middle school was, and then I transferred to a high school, didn't really like it for that reason. So again, I have the faith. They're a Jesuit school.
What does that mean, Sophia? It's not
It
entirely.
means that it attracts a different type of family. It attracts the family that, even though it's a college and they probably won't, and they're not pushy about it, it still attracts the type of family that has those core values of treating others, treat your neighbor like you want to be treated, like all the values in, I guess, Christianity.
Yeah, of being loving, kind,
Yeah.
attentive, and transformational to others, right?
Exactly. So that's another one. Then I wanted undergraduate business. I was not going to go do an econ major and for 4 years and then go into a business school,
Which is what most of the Ivies,
which is most of the Ivies, what they would force you down. I wanted straight away undergraduate business, which they have, Carroll School of Management. And then I wanted a school that also was in close to a big city, but also had a campus. Like, you had that campus feel. People stayed on campus all 4 years. Most people stay on campus unless you're studying abroad. It's 20 minutes away from Boston. There's the T right there that will take you straight into Boston.
And why was Boston important to you in general?
Boston was important to me because, one, it's out of Arizona. 2, it is a city with so many other colleges around. So you're going to get to know everyone from different colleges. It's like a melting pot of all these undergraduate students. It's actually one of the youngest cities in the U.S.
And you have the MITs, the Harvards.
Yeah, you have every
of this world, yeah.
You pretty much have like the creme de la creme of people. In Boston. What else? Oh, I wanted some sort of big sports. Like, have that school spirit, that school pride, because I noticed that the schools that didn't have like a football team or something like that, they weren't as enthusiastic about it. So I did want that, even though their football kind of sucks, but that's okay. I'll still enjoy it. But pretty much it checks off every single one of my boxes.
Okay, and now it's actually here. It's real. And so what's next now? What happens to those other 11 action schools that you had applied? What's the plan now? Because I know that this is binding, means you made a commitment to that.
Yeah, so tomorrow I actually have a meeting with my college counselor, and we will be taking away, like, retracting all my other applications.
Mm-hmm. Does that make you sad? There were some other amazing schools in
There
that,
were, yes.
in that
And
list.
a part of me wanted, like, a part of me I think will always be curious if they would have taken me,
Uh-huh.
but I'm obviously happy with my decision.
It's amazing, Sophia. So what's coming up for celebration, either today or this weekend?
Are we going to dinner? Papa?
Celebratory dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, absolutely. It'll be our pleasure, and we are just so proud, so excited for you, Sophia. And I'm just like in awe by, like, it was a lot of hard work. This is basically the culmination of
Yeah.
4 years of high school, because that's basically the grades that they're looking at, where you hustled your way through. I would say classes where
It even has confetti.
I know, where you had to pretty much they weren't necessarily your strength.
Look at more confetti.
I know. They weren't necessarily your strength, and you just had to hustle with sometimes even including a tutor, to get an edge, to get ahead. I remember we had back here on the podcast one of our guests, Kelly Roach, and you asking her, what do you think about getting, mentors and a tutor and stuff? And she was like, Sophia, anyone that tells you that they're not gonna get one, that they're gonna try to figure themselves, these people are losers. Because when you can collapse time and get to your destination quicker, without taking any shortcuts, while still doing the work, it makes no sense. So I'm very proud for you staying open to the possibility of getting help, of getting mentorship, of just outworking everyone else. Both Dad and I are witnesses of you, late into the night, sometimes past midnight, studying, doing homework,
Typically math homework.
or reading, because we know that there's been incredible challenges on the reading side. And you just basically navigated those so well. So we're proud of you. I hope that you are extremely, extremely happy, proud with yourself as well. And now that you continue to recommit in the second half, what is it that the seniors sometimes what do they say about seniors on the second half of senior year? Senior slump?
Oh no, that's sophomore slump. Second semester senior has like it's known that you just stop trying. Like you see less of the seniors because they're never at school. Like, obviously I'm still gonna keep it up, but
Because
you can like take a breather now. Like everything is okay. It's very rare that they take away that acceptance.
Yes, and even there, that our part of our values is that whatever we start, we finish, and we finish it well.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Oh my god.
And okay, Sophia, so I just want to play just for like 2 minutes with the idea of what if this would have been a no. And you would have instead
I
of
don't really want to imagine that anymore.
you don't want to imagine it?
Sure, we can.
Yes, absolutely. What if it would have been a no? What do you think you could have relied on mentally to kind of like build mental toughness through this situation? What were past experiences that you could have used to get through it?
I think some of the other schools that I applied to that were on the top of my list, I had been interacting or emailing back and forth with the admissions officers for my region. I'd met with them in person. I'd had very good experiences with all of them. I'm specifically so I sent them a Thanksgiving message updating them of what I've been up to. Like since my application was
reiterating your interest in the school.
Yeah, exactly. And I think I would have just focused on, okay, I know I had I know these were positive experiences with these schools. Hopefully they will continue to see that.
And it would have just meant 1.5 months.
I would have sent them more emails.
Because-
Follow up.
because some of them actually do take in consideration demonstrated interest, which is part of this communication.
And even when colleges say they don't, they always, especially admissions officers, like when you boil it down, when I have these two applicants, if you have an applicant that are pretty much the same, if one applicant has been reaching out, talking to you, like you giving the effort to try to get to know you and the school and are interested to one that just submitted the application, which one do you think they're going to pick?
Yeah, they're going to definitely fight for the other one.
For the other one.
Yeah.
The admissions officer, yeah, exactly. When they go to committee, they will stand behind you because they'll advocate for you.
Yeah.
Because you've shown to them that you really want that.
Awesome.
Want it.
So I'm just excited, and I don't know if there's any last words, to wrap up. This episode is a short one. It's really a celebratory episode, and it would have been also an episode on perhaps a few words on mental toughness for you, or on failure, and how failure can sometimes seem unsurmountable, but it's really accelerated learning. And thank goodness, it wasn't. But if it would have been, it would have exactly been that. It would have been, okay, I took my shot, I took a chance. I let the arrow go, kind of like when you're doing archery, and now it's time to go pick up the arrow and hit again. Go again.
And I knew going into it, like, I had to remember I put my best foot forward. If they didn't want me, then it's their loss.
You're either the one or you're the one that got away. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no.
Awesome. Well, Sophia, excited for this next space of your becoming wealthy, stage or stages, as you get to become a full adult. And that's where you're going to, turn 21 while you're in the Boston area. And I am so excited for you to get your experience at independence, living with a roommate, having some
Or two.
Having communal bathrooms that are character building, and just doing all the little things that mom and dad here do for you that seem like the invisible hand, for you to start doing them on your own. I'm so excited for this next step.
Because you don't have to do it anyway.
Well, that number one, we're gonna miss you. It's our pleasure to do them, but it's time for you to basically get to that next stage of your life of doing all those things on your own and proving to yourself, darn, I can do this. I can take care of me. Yeah. With that, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on the next episode of Becoming Wealthy.